Yeah, Steven Enoch has not missed a free throw. The key for him tonight is to stay out of foul trouble. 2 quick fouls earlier in the week, so a big one as we tip off here in the Ville.
Starters for Vermont: Steph Smith, Anthony Lamb, Rob Petty, Ernie Duncan, and Everett Duncan. Yes, they're brothers, and they even have another brother on the team. Lamb inside early, and he scores over Sutton.
Probably what's going to happen at some point down the road. Lamb is a really good player, probably the best player in the America East, as VJ King. A 3 from the wing for VJ.
Lamb again, their #1 option here to Smith. Shot clock at 5. The step back 3, got it. Steph Smith for 3. Vermont leads the car. You see Enoch come over and double that. Not yet. They're going to try it early and see how their guards match up. And as he scores over Cunningham,
it's just a tough matchup for Louisville.
It's now down 9-6. Louisville still with their starting 5 on the court. Perry gets to the basket, gets in the lane, and is able to score to get the Cards within 1. From the field early on. Smith gets in the lane looking for anything. To Duncan, to Lamb for 3 at the top of the key, and he got that. Duncan's in Lamb.
I was going to say Duncan to Duncan, over to Duncan.
Lamb with another 3, and now Malik Williams had his hand up, but I think they'd like to see him challenge that.
Just not challenging that shot enough.
Just 1 field goal in the last 5 minutes for the Cards. Darius Perry in the lane, up and in with the left hand. Wasn't sure he was going to be able to get that one.
Perry directing traffic, and he feels it.
Cards worked it around that zone, and Cunningham finds Perry for the 3. Ryan Davis wide open in the lane. Everybody left him. He turns around and puts it up and in. And
Quan Ford and Jordan Wara both a good game plan to create some matchup problems for Louisville.
Enoch back in the game for the Cards, and they go right to him over Ryan Davis, and he scores in the paint. Vermont back to man, and McMahon coming off a 6-assist night the other night, and he'll get one there on the nice pass to Jordan Wara. 2 run in the last 4:45 to tie this one up at 17. Smith all the way to the basket, and up and in with the reverse. McMahon, Quan Ford, Jordan Wara, Steven Enoch, and Dwayne Sutton. A lob from McMahon to Enoch, who goes up and gets it.
A better crowd, more lively, and they honestly, I mean, the competition is ramped up.
I think the crowd showed up expecting a game. That was not a great shot, but Lamb still hit it.
Wanted to reach. You want to reach up and try to block it. He just put his hands straight up.
Sutton got to the traffic. They swing it over to Wara for 3, and he drains it.
They would have been contested shots. So what do? You get the wide open look.
Just the second 3 of the year for Wara. Robin Duncan inside with the left hand. A quick answer, and then Sutton for 3. No. Enoch able to get the rebound, and then somehow got it to Wara, who puts it in. The score is different. Louisville is at now 25-24. Lamb is on the bench, and there's another 3 for Darius Perry.
Not a great shot, but it's not a horrible shot there because he just made one. Now that's a bad job on defense. Get better and to become that all-around player, and the player that we think he can be, which is Louisville's best player.
Smith for 3 off the high screen, and he hits his second triple. Perry the drive, Sutton the offensive rebound. He scores, and he's fouled. Got what they wanted. They switched the ball screen real quick up top, but then quickly they were able to recover. A quick swing from McMahon. Wara the pump fake and the 3.
Exactly what they wanted.
Louisville's lead is 1.
Oh, the bank is open for Jordan Wara.
Starting lineups for both teams for the Cards. Cunningham, Perry. Cunningham, a lob to Enoch, who has to reach back to get it, but does just that and throws it down for a 12-point lead.
Louisville leads it here. Stephen Enoch, a huge part of the first half. 55-43.
High school is John Wallace, the Syracuse star, and Jody, maybe more well-known, Jason McElwain.
That's right. The ESPN.
As Enoch scores in the lane. To come up with it. Enoch for 3, got it, his first of the regular season. We saw a couple fighting that pass so hard to get in there. Ernie Duncan able to get in the lane and score. And Lamb faces up on Sutton. He's going to the basket, and he's able to get that up and in. Trying to body up on Enoch in the post. Wara cleared some space there from Everett Duncan. Just a little subtle elbow. Third personal on Everett Duncan. The fourth team foul on the Catamounts here in the second half. McMahon in the lane. Crafty to get it up, and it misses everything, but Malik Williams with the rebound in the basket. BJ King by Lamb scores, and that will be the third foul on Anthony Lamb, I do believe.
Last time they didn't. They both went with Duncan.
Robin Duncan, his shot deflected by Williams, and McMahon comes up with it. The Cards with a break, and I thought King might have had Wara, but he takes it himself. Robin Duncan turns it right over. Malik to VJ, the reverse is good.
Big man leading the break. This VJ King helps Louisville down the road.
Duncan spins away from McMahon and then got it up and in over Williams. From Evansville, Indiana, all these Duncan boys. Oh, the reverse, and another and-one opportunity is Maul. Fouls him on the baseline.
That Malik Williams can do that stretch stuff, but also get some work done in the paint.
Smith all the way to the basket, and this one he's able to put in. They will be at the under-8 timeout. Perry kicks it out to Wara in the corner. His triple's good.
Chris Mack's telling him, play the next play. Remember that, play the next play. Ooh, nice job by Ball.
Step back jumper over VJ King. Limited by foul trouble. He's on the bench right now with 4 fouls. Perry gets all the way and is somehow, Jody, able to get that one over the rim.
That's the second game in a row we've had one of those.
Cards with Cunningham, Perry, Sutton, Wara, and Stephen Enoch. Anthony Lamb is back on the court. He drives and scores over Sutton. Lamb again guarded by Sutton, and he's fouled and scores again. Duncan has not hit one yet. Lamb to Robin Duncan, guarded by McMahon. Ernie Duncan trying for his first one, and there it is, Jody. Steph Smith guarded by Quan 4. Anthony Lamb by Sutton. Smith's 3, good, and they're back within 12. Duncan to Smith in the corner, got it. His 4th triple of the night. New career high 22 for him. 2.5 minutes to play as Smith goes all the way to the basket. Took maybe an extra step or two, but he was able to score. He was able to get the rebound. Now, do you want to attack here, or do you want to bring it back out?
Well, if you score, you want to attack, but look at Chris Mack. Don't do that, he says to Darius Perry. And I can't imagine this won't be a very happy Chris Mack on this one. Darius Perry takes it in.
Steph Smith all the way to the basket, lays it in. He now has a career-high 24 points, and they're 3-0 this season as they head to the Barclays Center. But overall, I think you have to be impressed with this effort.
Yeah, I believe if you're Chris Mack, you take a lot out of this one. A big step forward on the defensive end more than anything.